I have experienced an extreme citrus craving. No. I'm not. Okay, he's my witness because he sees my fridge. My fridge always has watermelon in it. Mm-hmm. Always. Now, I have copious amounts of citrus. And I genuinely wonder if it's partly because of you.
You'll never get sick.
Yeah, but I just wonder if like you've sort of,
subconsciously influenced.
Yeah. You've created like a...
I need to get a royalty from the
you
citrus companies.
You probably could get
sure.
You could get sponsored by like Big Orange or something.
And after you can go to avocados.
That's the real money.
Can you imagine Vic pulling an avocado off the tree?
First of all, the tree would be...
pulling an avocado off the tree.
The real bread, the avocado.
You have to get a knife.
No. He still has to use his hands.
Oh!
Be mashed all over the place, smeared on my face.
And then once an avocado gets exposed, it turns brown, and then you've been there for long.
Nasty.
Now you can only talk about short topics.
For sure.
It's like when.
And you can't waste the avocado.
Vic
They're
is
like
deep.
$10 a pop.
Yeah, the guy's talking deep
That's
about
an American
Iran.
problem, though.
Thing is turning brown in his hand.
Expensive avocados are an American problem.
Oh man,
We
how did
don't struggle.
You don't struggle with that.
No, we don't. It's actually interesting. There are some things that cost a fortune in some countries, and in other countries. A friend of mine who grew up in Zimbabwe, like born and raised, their whole family, she was telling me the other day, her grandmother still refers to avocados as poverty food.
Oh.
So when they're in London as a family and they go to a fancy restaurant and then they come with like an avocado with blah, blah. And the mom literally is just like, the grandmother, she's like, why are we eating poverty food? And then they try and explain to her, they're like, no, avocados in London cost a fortune. In New York, they cost a fortune.
So I unintentionally bought an iPhone because I got in there. And then usually, like when you go to a store, there'll be a price underneath the item that you want to buy. So what they do at the iStore here is the price is on the phone. So remember, you used to go on the iPhone and there'll be selfies of people that have taken pictures of themselves.
Okay, wait. So
Mind you, when you touch it.
This was me.
This was you?
As a child, yeah. I used to just hang out in the Apple store and just like take selfies.
No, you're one of those people?
Rapping in the
So now the phones...
in the computers.
Wait.
I got so many photos of myself, me and all my friends, hanging out in the Apple store, making faces, like throwing up gang signs.
Did you record stuff as well?
Yes.
I used to, no. I used to see kids, no joke.
100%.
I used to see kids in the Apple store on the iMac making an album.
Yeah. I recorded raps on there, all type of shit.
No one threw you out, right?
They did throw us out.
Oh, okay.
And then we came back.
I saw something.
Do you know where those albums are? Do you know where the music is?
Facebook. Like all buried secrets.
I feel like they shouldn't throw you out. I feel like that should be part of like the Apple stores. How can I explain it? If you create like a subculture within an Apple store that people come in to try and create things so that they can blow up, I argue that's one of the greatest marketing campaigns that's
It's tight.
You know what I mean? There's like a cool vibe to you. That guy in the corner could be the next big thing. That girl over there singing into the little iPhone microphone, she could be the next big thing. And then Apple just has this as like you never know.
Yeah, but once it becomes a thing,
but
people will
racism.
spend too much time there.
Oh yeah, racism too.
So now,
A bunch of little black kids, like you can't take chances with the talent they may have.
You seen the new Puma
'Cause
sneakers?
the present threat, you know what I'm saying, outweighs the potential for talent.
Wait, I like that line though. The present threat. What did you say?
Human potential.
I said it outweighs the potential for talent in the mind of society, for sure.
Oh man, that's actually
Deep as fuck.
yeah. That's actually deep on so many levels. Because how much risk should a society be willing to take for the potential of the great talents? Do you know what I mean? Like if you were, it's easy for us to say it from like an institutional point of view. But like, let's say you saw something in your kid that was scary, but could go on to become the greatest thing ever. Do you hinder that?
I see it in my kid now. He just smacked somebody in the face yesterday.
You're like UFC.
I'm like, yeah, this guy's a fighter. It could be a champion.
But
He just smacked his mom in the face too. So
how do you deal with that? Because on our side of the world, that's not a story that could be told in that way.
In what way?
The way you just told the story seems like that is the conclusion of it, right? My kid, or I'm assuming, what happened afterwards?
he is a tourist, which I'm learning is really the bull. Like they're very stubborn.
Okay.
My father's a Taurus, but he's patient and maybe a different kind of Taurus. My son is like me, but a Taurus. And so he's like coming to blows with things, you know what I'm saying? And now he's in daycare. So those things are people. And he sees other kids that have toys. He doesn't have any siblings, doesn't really know sharing.
How old is he?
He's about to be 2.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's about to be 2 next
Sounded
week.
like a 2-3-year-old problem.
Yeah, for sure. And he sees kids with toys. He wants their toy. He tries to take it. The kid doesn't want him to take it. He hits. My girlfriend comes to try to correct him. Mensa, his name's Mansa Musa. I said, Mensa, you need to apologize to this kid. Ha! Hits her too.
So does he have the full name, Mansa Musa?
Mansa Musa
Or
Mensa.
just Mansa only?
Mansa Musa Mensa. Triple M. And my Ghanaian cousins, they call him Triple M.
Triple
And they've
M.
recently
That used to be a scam in South
they've
Africa.
recently started
It
to
used to be a
call him
Ponzi scheme.
my nigga.
Wait, who calls him this?
At daycare. That's why people are getting smacked down.
Stop it, nigga. No, my Ghanaian cousins, I don't know what happened. It's like so once he hit 2, and now I post pictures of him and they respond in my story like, my little nigga is getting so big. And me and my girl are like, what?
It has a different vibe in Africa, though.
Yeah.
It's just like a, you know.
It's funny because they
you-
just don't know how to use it right.
No,
that's
that's
all.
a, so, that's what I was about to say.
Know how
So
to
they?
use it.
in
My
South
cousins.
Africa. But in South Africa,
Africans too. I mean, South Africans too. I mean, it don't sound right when y'all say it.
no, it's true. we
Sound off.
say we will say abo my nigga,
Yeah.
which refers often to like African Americans in hip hop.
What does abo my nigga mean?
It means like the plural of like it's like
All of my niggas.
no.
Those niggas.
The my niggas.
Yes.
The my niggas.
Yes. As-
Abo means the.
Abo is like is
Yeah,
the
like a-
collective.
The collective of my niggas.
Yeah,
No,
so it's like saying
Guys from over there.
yeah, but it can also be the guys in South
it's
Africa
racist.
as well. No, it's not. It's not because it can be guys in South Africa as
He
well.
said 100%.
You know what's
Abo my
crazy
nigga.
about
How
this?
does Abo
Sorry,
my nigga
sorry.
coincide with Ubuntu? Does
Just-
Ubuntu...
Not a child.
Pause for 1 second. Am I on? Are you
it's
listening
racist.
to what I'm saying? Pause for 1 second. This kind of talk that you guys are having, it skips the general white market and goes to that other white market. Do you know what I mean? The
Which white
alt-right
market?
White market.
That's Abo my nigga.
No. You know what
So
I'm
it's not
saying?
racist.
It's not racist at all.
Because
No,
that
it's
is your nigga.
No. So let me explain. No, let me explain. So let me explain. So what happens sometimes that I think is beautiful is it's funny, sort of like the avocado thing we're talking about. So as words move around from place to place, as ideas move around from place to place, they take on a different meaning that can be similar but not the same, right? So the N-word is a great example of that. Because it was never used in Africa, it doesn't have the same weight, even though people understand it through a historical context and through a current context, right? But because there's also a cultural difference, in South Africa, many of us grew up influenced by hip hop culture, right? And one of the things, before you could even like speak English, I remember my cousin would be like rapping along to Tupac. And then one of the things you'd say, he'd be like, I want to man, I'm going to jelly, yo, my man, yo, my man, yo, my nigga. Then you just say that. That's what you just knew you have to say to be in hip hop.
Those 2 words were used interchangeably.
Yes.
My man,
And my nigga.
nigga.
Then what
Sure.
happened was
That's
over,
accurate.
over time, if you were somebody who was in hip hop, you were then referred to by people who weren't in hip hop as Abo my nigga. So they would say it for
No, first it was my nigga.
yeah, that's true. I'm a nigga, that's true, which is plural.
The rappers.
Yeah, the
So
rappers.
The guys wearing do-rags,
Yeah.
oversized FUBU shirts.
And there's
I'm a
no, it's not.
It's a thin line between
Yes,
love
but
and
it's
racism.
it's also how you say it. If you say I'm a nigga,
Yeah.
I'm a nigga.
Yeah. Now that's the one.
So it's got a
That's the
double
one.
E.
Yeah, that's the
There's
one
an
that's
N.
dope.
Nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one
nah,
that's
so,
dope. That's like,
yeah.
man.
You're
It
in.
makes me think about how I learned that race is a false concept and that it's fictitious. I mean, growing up in America, obviously I grew up as a black man, black boy before that. At some point was considered biracial, but that kind of fades. And when I went to South Africa, though, and I'm meeting colored people, with the OU. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is a completely different societal distinction. And I realized that people are considering me to be colored and that I'm not black. And I'm like, no, I'm black. They're like, you're absolutely not black, you know? And it's such a different distinction of what is black versus what is not black in South Africa. Then when I go to Ghana, they call me Obroni.
Which
Obroni means white man. It means foreigner, but it also has a slightly like praised connotation in a colonial sense.
Shongamla.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like a foreigner, but it's a bit uplifted.
It's an exalted foreigner.
An exalted foreigner.
Yeah.
And they'll call me a white man. So I'm in this house where I'm staying, and the man who works in the home sees that I'm about to go outside. It's like 9 p.m. I'm trying to go find some food. Ghana's very safe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go find some food. I'm like, putting on my shit. And he's like, where are you going? And I said, well, I'm about to go get some food. He said, Ghanaians, I do not like when white people go out at night. And I'm like, me? White people go out at night? I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of my way, like, I'm from Chicago. I'm from a very dangerous place. Like, I'm going outside. But I thought that was so funny to me that I was so not a black person in a Ghanaian context, like that I was enough of a white person that I should be fearful for going outside alone at night.
Yeah. Go outside?
And I went, of course. But I didn't find shit. They don't have nothing going on at 9 p.m. in Ghana. It's not even like that.
But can I ask you it's funny you say that thing. Do you ever wonder whether or not the bona fides you have where you're from hold up in another place? Because you see what you just said. You're like, I'm from Chicago. I don't,
Oh, yeah.
I sometimes think about that. I go,
like, there's machetes.
Yeah, but
no,
what do you
for
have
real.
in Chicago again?
I went to Jamaica, man. One time I got to Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? And my flight was kind of disrupted. I had the wrong passport. My manager had gave me his passport. I'm sitting in the airport for like 16 hours. I'm frustrated. I tried to sneak in the shit, all type of shit. When I eventually made it there, I got a chip on my shoulder. So I'm like, this was a 3-day long trip, and I spent
you've
the
already
first
lost 16
day,
hours,
I spent the first fucking day in a fucking Montego Bay airport. And so I get there, when you're in Jamaica, many places, that local guys will just try to accompany you to get tips. You know what I'm saying?
Nigeria.
And so the local guy, he jumps in the car. He's like, oh, I'm going to tell you where you're going. You're going this way. And I'm like, okay. And we get there. And eventually, he wants his tip.
Yep.
And once again, my Chicago thing is clicks on. And as I feel like he's kind of trying to strong arm me into this tip, I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm from Chicago. You're not finna, you know what I'm saying? Strong arm me out of shit. And later that day, though, I went to the hotel pool, and I'm like, man, you know what? Let me inspect the validity of this I'm from Chicago claim in Jamaica.
And so did you tip him?
No, I didn't tip him that time, but I looked up the murder rate of I looked up the murder rate of Jamaica. I was like, I'm tipping everybody. I mean, the tip would have been like 25 cents. I was like, these niggas will kill me. They should be telling me I'm from Jamaica. You better give me what I'm asking for. Because
So
we'll
Jamaican
kill
murder
you
rate?
10 times faster than you'll kill
So
us.
you Google Jamaican murder rate and
Versus Chicago
exchange rate. You were like,
murder rate,
it's not worth
I did
it.
the computation and I realized I'm 10 times more likely to get killed by them than they are by me.
Oh, man.
And the tip is like 10 cents in total.
Oh, fuck.
I won't lie. I know it's an ignorant point of view to have, but I never understand it when I'm in Jamaica. So
What don't
Jamaicans,
you understand?
Jamaicans will warn me.
Mhm.
So when I was in Jamaica, it's funny, our flight was disrupted. So we were supposed to fly out of Montego. And then they were like, no, you got to go to Kingston so you can get out because flights had changed. And then when we were in Kingston, someone was like, they're like, you don't want to go anywhere. They're like, don't go.
Outside the airport.
Yeah, because I was like,
Don't
I've never
wanna
been
be
to
here.
Kingston. I was like, I'm going to go walk around and see that. And he's like, no. He's like, you can't
hate it
do
when
that.
You can't do that,
Yeah, it's like,
man.
you can't
I
do
hate
that.
it when people do that.
And I was like, what do you mean I can't? Then he's like, it's not safe for you to walk around. And I was like, yo, I was like, I'm from I did the same thing. I was like, I'm from Johannesburg. And then that's when I had the realization. I went, that's the mistake you're making. you're from Johannesburg. So you assume your street smarts hold up in this place. You assume that your tactics hold up in this place.
Yeah.
But now you're coming here with like avocado mentality. And then the people here are just going to be like, nah.
But that's the thing with being black. It almost like it goes with anything. You can either blend in or stick out. So when you're in Europe and you're black, you're like, I stick out. But when you're in anywhere where there's black people, in Africa, in America, you're like, yeah. Because I make the mistake of speaking to African Americans like they know what I'm saying.
Like I understand you.
Like exactly, like they know what I'm saying. I'm like, so much
Eugene will literally do that, by the way.
Yeah.
Eugene will switch into African languages all the time with African Americans.
Doesn't compute.
Yeah.
Eugene,
I get
there was
that.
one day and then you said to a guy, you're like, hey, exe, eta, exe.
Yeah.
And then I said, Eugene, he
I get
doesn't
that.
understand
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I get that because when I just saw a glimpse of you on the screen in the back room,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were South African until you spoke.
You
I
didn't
can
stop
tell.
speaking.
I can tell
Know
in
what I mean,
time.
though?
Yeah.
I can always tell. I can always identify the Africans. It's just I can, but like sometimes in that first moment, that glimpse might not give me the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? So
Wait,
I could see you.
where would you think Eugene's from? Does he look like
Philly.
he's from a part of Philly?
Philadelphia. Till he did that.
Till he did that.
What's wrong with him?
Stood up. I saw his butt. I mean, like, this guy's from South Africa. Thickest man on the planet.
This guy just said,
A gay man would be in heaven. Coming to South Africa, he couldn't get his eyes to his fucking self. Don't let them niggas show up in South Africa.
oh man.
And never go home. No, but you're right though about going to places and not realizing that your like worldview from home
Yeah.
doesn't apply. Like I was in Montreal one time and walking down the street, talking to my buddy on the phone, FaceTime. Got a French girl with me. I'm stunting. I'm like, yeah, man, you know, niggas out here, I'm real international. You know, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And a man rode by me on a bicycle, on a road bike. He's just pedaling, and I'm stunting. And the man just grabbed the phone and kept riding, fast as hell. I'm so stunned. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a very beautiful place. I'm thinking I can physically overpower anybody that tries to rob me in this place. But I wasn't ready for the crackhead on the bike. And so I chase him, can't catch him. You know what I mean? I was going this wild goose chase to try to find my phone. I'm doing find my iPhone. I trace my shit to a park full of crackheads on bikes. So many crackheads on bikes. I can't distinguish.
You're
who-
a crackhead.
I don't know who's the one that's my crackhead, literally. Exactly. I don't know which crackhead
You're
is my
nigga.
crackhead. See, this is when it gets racist.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
when-
sorry.
it's- But so one of them came out. And
We're fine until.
one of them came out, you know, and I'm like, man, this might be the one, you know. So now I'm racist, you know. I'm like, this might be the one. And so I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Did you happen to, you know what I'm saying? Do you got an iPhone, you know? And he pulled out like a way older iPhone. He's like, I didn't steal no iPhone. This is an iPhone. Oh, he said, what kind of iPhone? It's like iPhone 13. He said, this is iPhone 6, nigga. I'm crazy. Apologize. You know? I'm like,
Where's your girl on all of this?
she actually was riding with me. She was trying to find the phone.
Oh, wow.
She was riding with me the whole time. And this ain't my girl. You know, I have a girl, but this was a girl.
Yeah, your iPhone 13
You know.
girl.
iPhone 6.
iPhone.
And you know, I wouldn't apologize to the nigga. Whatever. I'm trying to find my phone in this crackhead on bike park.
Can I just say, just to interject there, I'm always intrigued by people who present as crazy, say they are crazy, but then request something that is quite logical.
An apology.
An
Yeah.
apology.
He's like, I'm crazy. Now apologize. And I'm like, well, if you were crazy, you wouldn't care about apologies.
Also true.
No, for real. He was crazy though. He was crazy.
I don't know.
Wait, so now here you are in a park full of crackheads? Mm-hmm.
And I didn't find a phone. I found some crack. You know, I I tried to get the phone. Motherfucker, like, I don't have your phone, but I have crack, you know. And they try to give me some crack. And the police come, whatever. And all the crackheads disperse in different directions. I didn't get my phone, but I did learn a valuable lesson, which was don't be trying to stunt in someone else's environment because you just don't know what challenges you may face. You know what I'm saying? It might not seem as dangerous as the streets of the south side of Chicago, but I didn't know that they rob niggas in different ways in Montreal.
Yeah. The worst thing about being robbed by somebody on a bicycle is that it's a very whimsical way to be robbed. Do you know what I mean? Because like if you get robbed at gunpoint, it makes you feel like you were part of something meaningful.
Something extreme.
Yeah. So if someone pulls out a gun and they're like,
Give me
your phone, give me your wallet.
Yeah.
No, but even after it happens, if let's say if people were watching you, there's a certain amount of bravado that you get to maintain.
For surviving a gunshot.
Wow, man, I can't believe you got robbed. I saw what happened. And you were there and you had to put your hands up and the person, or even a knife, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you get robbed by somebody on a bicycle, it is because just think of a bicycle and then the person grabs your phone. You said you were on a FaceTime.
Yes.
So now they're on a FaceTime with this person.
I never thought about that.
So 1 minute, you as Vic are like, man, let me tell you what I'm doing out here. Let me tell you what I'm doing out here. Now they're riding away, but you're in the background chasing them. Nobody looks cool.
Yeah.
Chasing something that is way faster than them. So when you chase another human being,
And also it looks unrealistic.
Very
that's the thing.
whimsical.
You'll never catch a bicycle.
When you chase another human being, you both are running. When someone's riding a bicycle and you're chasing
running.
the bicycle, you just look like a child left behind by something. Like all your
It
swag.
was like a clown show for sure. It was
It
a
is.
clown show.
It's gone.
All my swag with the girl was kind of.
It's gone.
But I love that she stuck with you, man.
She did.
No, that's actually really impressive. I almost feel like she was in on it now.
I kind of do too, because she then sent me a phone like a handful of years later saying that she had found it. And I don't know. I didn't buy it though. I felt
She
like
had found it.
I feel like she just wanted to come
Vic, you
to
got
my
played.
house.
Yeah, no, you got played.
I got played.
This feels like a scam.
She's the one that really.
Yeah, no,
Where
this
did you
feels
find
like,
the phone?
how do you find a phone randomly in another country?
She's from there.
She doesn't have his Find My iPhone.
She was coordinating with
Man,
the
you know the shit we
crackhead
get up to in
whole
Philly?
time.
Oh man, you told this guy the wrong thing.